I like that. I like that a lot, especially since I'm going to be in the stadium tonight for Monday Night Football. But damn it, they ain't got anything to do with what transpired in Foxborough, Massachusetts last night. It was supposed to be Tom Brady versus Bill Belichick. It was supposed to be just about them, not about mac and cheese or Mac Jones, but it ended up being that way. And oh, by the way, there was a team called America's Team that tried to contaminate the proceedings with a game yesterday. But guess what? On this particular moment, they are irrelevant this morning, okay? We'll talk about it, Michael. We'll talk about it. What you got to say? What you got to say real quick? Hurry up.
Wait, what do you mean contaminate? Contaminate.
Whatever.
You mean bless the situation with what we saw, man. Hey, we got some great football to talk about today, buddy.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. The suit, the tie, we'll talk about that too. First take in the house. LA style. Let's get it.
One of the greatest returns in sports history. Tom Brady back in New England.
I'm not going to be thinking about 20 years of history. If they know anything about me, they're going to know that I'm going out there to try to win the football game.
And he is in the history books, the all-time career passing leader.
Throws it, caught by Henry at the 2 for a Patriots touchdown!
At halftime, Tampa Bay trails New England.
Where you go back and forth with the greatest of all time, pretty damn impressive.
Tampa Bay has taken the lead. And now Nick Folk will come out. The goal post! Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to leave Foxborough with a win.
Good morning. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into First Take. Thank you for being with us. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. What a game. The playmaker, the Hall of Famer, Michael Irvin didn't have to travel this week for you.
Yes.
We're in sync with our outfits. I like it. We're ready to go to the prom.
Right.
Mr. Smith, I can't be mad at you today because I'm happy to be in this LA sunshine. It is good to see you, sir. How we feeling?
I'm wonderful.
How dare this joker wears white on this day?
That's right. Well,
on this day right here.
First of all, it's a statement. It's a statement.
whoa.
I went outside. I went outside in L.A. yesterday, and it was 90 degrees. So I went like this. I'm here. It's L.A. I'm here. And I have to make that kind of statement.
You know who else put on a statement? Not just the Arizona Cardinals.
Who put on the statement?
Cowboys. We'll
Really?
get into that in just a bit.
Really?
Okay, but this one, gentlemen, had all the hype, all the storylines, a 20-year reunion, go versus go. Brady's much anticipated return to Gillette was not the beatdown many expected, like myself. TB12 didn't throw a single touchdown pass, and his team's 19 points scored were the lowest output in a game this season, but they still got the 2-point win, dropping New England to 1-3. Here's Tom and Bill.
All those are personal, so we've had a personal relationship, and for 20 plus years. So he drafted me here, and we've had a lot of personal conversations that should remain that way, and they're very private. And I would say so much is made of our relationship, and as I said earlier this week, from a player standpoint, you just expect the coach to give you everything he's got, and I'm sure as a player, that's what he was hoping from me, but. Nothing's really accurate that I ever see. It's all kind of, definitely doesn't come from my personal feelings or beliefs. And I have a lot of respect for him as a coach, and obviously a lot of respect for this organization and, all the different people here that try to make it successful.
Was the experience of coaching against him in the game any different?
Yeah, they're a good football team. He's a great quarterback. I think that's all goes without saying.
Always in character. All right, Stephen A.
Yes.
Both ultimate competitors, trying to be above board there. But this game continues to give us fodder. What do you think the headline is today after that game?
I think Bill Belichick showed his genius. That's not to take anything away from anybody else, because on this particular night, the reality is that we can look at a lot of situations and just say, hey, all right, this guy did this or that. But in the end, Bill Belichick was absolutely sensational. Sans the last field goal, 56-yard field goal attempt by Nick Folk, I don't believe that was the right call. It's not that it was wrong per se. I just would have went for it on a 4th and 3, considering how decimated Tampa Bay's secondary was. Having said all of that, when you saw how discombobulated Tom Brady appeared on so many occasions last night, that spoke to the brilliance. I want to remind everybody about the storylines coming into this game, y'all. We had a book coming out where excerpts were exposed about how Tom Brady's relationship was with Bill Belichick in the end, some of the things that Bill Belichick did, how he, didn't appreciate Tom Brady nearly as much as he should have and what have you. We were asking these kind of questions. We were talking about this. We were going back and forth as to who deserved credit. Did Tom Brady show when he won the Super Bowl last year? He didn't really need Brady. That Brady's success was a product. I'm sorry, that Belichick's success was a product of Tom Brady. And what we saw last night was a reminder of why people who know football, I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about people like him and all the great analysts that we have on our network combined with analysts everywhere. The people who know football that have talked about the greatness of Bill Belichick, it was not an erroneous thing. It was validated last night. It's one thing for Tom Brady to just miss throws, overthrowing stuff like he was because his nerves were probably, he was hyped and all of that other stuff, even though he made some beautiful passes that we either called back because of a penalty or dropped by Antonio Brown. He'd catch that 10 out of 10 times under normal circumstances. We could point to all of that. But in the end, rushing 3, dropping back in the coverage 1 minute, rushing for another, blitzing from one side or another. I mean, when you look at Bill Belichick and how confused Tom Brady was at times, to coach this man for 20 years, to know he's a 7-time Super Bowl champion, at age 44, having seen everything in his NFL career, for him to walk out on that field last night and have multiple moments where he appeared confused, that just shows how brilliant Bill Belichick is.
And our minds have to wrap around things sometimes because we can even see things and not believe it. That's what happens when people get injured sometimes. You know, you can see it and you not believe it because your body's in shock. But watching that display by Belichick and watching Tom, see, we're so used to seeing Tom like cool hand Luke. He's always ready. He's always in full control of everything. Last night he wasn't, and it was incredible. It was incredible, like you described, to watch. But I think coming out of this game, what you get, you're wearing white. You know, I thought you could wear black because this was a funeral. This laid to rest all of the Tom Brady stuff in New England. Not saying you can't appreciate him, not saying you don't love him, not saying you don't thank him for those 6 Super Bowls that he gave New England. But now it's time, and you can possibly move on. You know what? So difficult in life when something's ripped away to heal from a ripping. You rip this paper, no way you can put it back together. That's why the great surgeons, they carefully just make a little cut so you can heal properly. Right now, the New England Patriots fans can start healing properly because Mac Jones was the story last night. Are you joking? Okay, folks, send the kids out the room. This is grown folk talk. This is grown folk talk. Send the kids out the room. I don't want anybody writing my office. I don't want anybody writing my office saying anything. But I'm going to tell you, if I'm Mac Jones, I'm taking this kicker. We going in the back room, and I'm going to whoop his ass. Are you joking? I got a chance to beat Tom Brady right here. Are you joking? I could have beat Tom Brady. I could have, you know what kind of rocket it's going to be for my career to say when Tom Brady returned home that I came in here and beat him. I threw 19 straight completions to beat him. I threw 19 straight, baby. The largest age gap between quarterbacks since the 1950s. And this young man showed up and showed out.
Hold on. Will you stop it?
Yo, you got to give him his love.
Wait a minute.
You got to give him his love in this, man.
I'm not debating.
Oh, my God. In that moment, Stephen A., that's a big moment.
I'm not debating the love. Hold on, Molly. I'm not debating the love that Mac Jones deserves, y'all. Hold it. I'm saying, how dare you sit up here and blame Nick Folk? It's a 56-yard field goal. It's against the wind. Rain is coming down heavily, all right? And it's a 4th and 3. Who Mac Jones should have a problem with is Bill Belichick taking the ball out of his hands to give it to the field goal kicker. And by the way, it was 59 seconds left on the clock. If Nick Folk, even if he made it, Tom Brady, all he needs is a field goal to win with 59 seconds left. Who thought he wasn't going to get that? Come on now. You don't give him that amount of time.
I'd rather that be the storyline.
Okay.
Because I, as Mac Jones, I just Tom Brady. I just Tom Brady.
Evidently not good enough.
I made this drive. I got it right here. You're telling me about the elements and the circumstances and the challenges that the kicker had. I'm a rookie. I'm coming here replacing an all-time legend. I ain't thinking about his elements and circumstances. I'm dealing with mine. And I came in here. I kept my nerves cool. I delivered 19 straight. I threw for over 200 yards. I did everything, and you blew this by kicking. Man, I'm going to whoop you up.
No.
I'm just so upset about that, man. Oh, my God.
Because you always blame kickers. Because that's what you do. You always blame kickers. That's what you do. That's what you do.